Ancient historical philosophy emphasizes internal control over external circumstances, virtue as the supreme good, and the serene acceptance of adversities. This ancient philosophy helps us stay calm amidst chaos, face challenges with courage, and cultivate virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Understanding the following quotes can lead to a more serene and morally solid life, allowing you to confront life's uncertainties with dignity and gratitude. The man who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary. If you truly want to escape the things that bother you, what you need is not to be in a different place but to be a different person. Until we have begun to live without them, we cannot perceive how unnecessary many things are. We use them not because we need them, but because we had them. If a man does not know to which port he is sailing, no wind is favorable. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Poor is not the man who is little, but the man who craves more. What is the proper limit for wealth is first to have what is necessary and second to have what is enough. He who is everywhere is nowhere. Anger, if not restrained, is usually more harmful to us than the hurt it provokes. No man ever became wise by chance. He who is brave is free. While we wait for life, life passes. All cruelty stems from weakness. It is a difficult road that leads to the heights of greatness. Whatever can happen at any time can happen today. Life is too short and anxious for those who forget the past, neglect the present, and fear the future. Sometimes even to live is an act of courage. We do not have little time, but we waste much. No person has the power to have everything they want, but it is within their power not to want what they don't have and to make good use joyfully of what they do have. Hurry to live well and think that each day is, in itself, a life. If what you have seems insufficient, then even if you possess the world, you will still be miserable. Difficulties strengthen the mind, just as work strengthens the body. As is a tale, so is life. It matters not how long it is, but how good it is. He who hurt you was either stronger or weaker than you. If weaker, spare him. Desiring to be well is part of being well. Suffer more often in imagination than in reality. All future is in uncertainty. Live immediately. Every new beginning comes from the end of some other beginning. We suffer not from events in our lives but from our judgment about them. If you live according to the laws of nature, you will never be poor. If you live according to the opinions of others, you will never be rich. The greatest blessings of humanity are within us and within our reach. A wise man is content with his fortune, whatever it may be, without desiring what he does not have. Only those who do not know how to live the present dedicate themselves to waiting for the future. Desire for healing is part of being healed. Stay calm and serene, regardless of what life throws at you. Anyone who can make you angry becomes your master. The Father gave men a tongue but 2 ears, so that we may hear twice as much as we speak. It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. It is difficulty that shows what men are. If you want to improve, be content without being considered foolish and stupid. Wealth does not consist in having great things. Possess but have few desires. Keep silent most of the time, and if you speak, say only what is necessary and in few words. Do not explain your philosophy. Circumstances do not make the man, they only reveal him to himself. The key is to keep the company only of people who elevate you, whose presence evokes your best. Progress is not achieved by luck or accident but by working on oneself daily. In life's banquets, remember that you have 2 guests, body and soul. Whatever you give to the body, you will soon lose. But what you give to the soul, you always keep. If someone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, don't make excuses about what is said about you. Instead, respond that they did not know about my other faults, otherwise, they would not have mentioned only these. Attach yourself to what is spiritually superior, regardless of what others think or do. Stand firm in your true aspirations, no matter what is happening around you. No man is free if he does not own himself. A man does not worry so much about real problems as he does about his imaginary anxieties about real problems. Petty people blame others, mediocre people calm down, wise people see all blame as foolishness. The first rule is to keep an undisturbed spirit. The second is to look at things directly and know them for what they are. Upon waking in the morning, think of the privilege of being alive, of thinking, enjoying, loving. You have power over your mind, not external events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Be like the cliff against which the waves continuously break, but it remains firm and tames the fury of the water around it. Start living immediately and count each separate day as a separate life. We all love ourselves more than other people, but we care more about their opinion than our own. Do not waste more time discussing what a good man should be one. The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. If it's not right, don't do it. If it's not true, don't say it. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Reject your sense of offense, and the offense itself disappears. What we do now echoes in eternity. It's time for you to realize that you have something within you more powerful and miraculous than the things that affect you and make you dance like a puppet. Just because something seems difficult to you, don't think it's impossible for someone else to achieve. Freedom is ensured not by satisfying men's desires but by removing desire. You can only ruin your life if you ruin your character, otherwise, it cannot harm you inside or out. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Your days are numbered. Use them to open the windows of your soul to the sun. If you don't, the sun will soon set, and you with it. The best revenge is to be different from the one who committed the injury. I hope this is helpful. If you have any further requests or questions, feel free to let me know.